What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, the Humble Savage, and today is probably the most exciting day of Recon that I've had in a long time. Why? Well, just yesterday, I found out that as of 2 weeks ago, law was passed that it is now okay to ride one-wheels on trails in the state of New Jersey. That's right, people. That's right. I don't know who on the legislation did it, but it came from the e-bikes, the electric mountain bikes that want to ride the trails. And apparently it's like class 2 electric e-bikes is where we fell into the loop with them. So anything, I think it's like 20 miles per hour it has to stay under, is allowed on the trail. So yeah, those electric mountain bikes with pedal assist and all that. And now so we are back at a place where we've been kicked out a couple times. Since we are now allowed to ride here, we are going to have segments here. This is the diamond in the rough in the state of New Jersey, one of a couple, because Frost, I would say, is another as well. But this place is the best trails in New Jersey if you want flow. If you want to just come somewhere and just ride. XR, GT, GTS, doesn't matter what you're riding. You can get around this place on an XR. As a matter of fact, if you ride it and you just flow it, there's so much regen. You can literally ride a CBXR here all day long. The first time I found this place, I had CBXR and I came here and literally rode all the entire loop of trails, got back to the parking lot and still had 85% battery. Like, it was absolute insanity. So we are gonna cruise through here. I haven't been here since last season, end of last season, so hopefully I remember everywhere to go, the directions for all these segments that are in here. I think there's a total, I forget how many of them are in here, but we're gonna just flow them all. So right now we're on traveling time. Remember correctly, yeah, did they wait, they changed, oh no, or is that the split, and I'm just, no, that's the split, and I'm just like, imagining that I have to go further than what I actually have to do. Okay. That's what happens when you don't ride a place in a little less than a year. But no, this definitely changed. This used to be a T like this. Anyway, let's check it out. I feel like something definitely changed. They definitely cut a new trail in here. This was not. Anyway, first trail is supposed to be roller coaster, which, if this is the start, if that's the start of it, they've changed it, then this is it. But it definitely, let's see. Alright, so this is recognizable now. So they've changed trail routing a little bit. But like I said in the beginning, well-maintained trails, like to the point where they come out and they change like direction of the trails and the access to, I guess, make it easier, because it was a little rooty, but not much. You can still climb. And yes, we are still on roller coaster. coaster is going to end at the bottom here. Come through there, that ends roller coaster. And then we're onto a segment. Travel here. This next segment is called Three Little Drops, I believe. Partway through, you'll see why it has that name. But it starts this one. It starts like right in here. It's working here, filling this in. That used to be a lot rootier. Blowing it up. So that's what they do to get rid of roots. They just cover them with dirt. And then when they start to wash out again, I guess, and they start to expose themselves again. Here, keep straight. That might be 1, 2, and 3. There's 3 little drops. Get to here. Go down this way. We will be coming back that way for the start of another segment. This loops around to where we entered in. Here, so you get here, you finished it. Remember, we went in that way. So that's 3 little drops. And then from 3 little drops, you backtrack this way. Now I will admit, once you get to Notice Place, you can go the other direction and get to the Clayton climb segment that we're going to hit later, which leads you to, I forget the name of that one that comes down. But we're going to go this way just for leading you around the woods. Because we're going to touch back at the parking lot one time, so you kind of get an idea where you're at, and then we enter back into the woods and we'll get to the other segments on the other side by the back like trail that's in this place, and you'll get to Notice Place, and it's not hard to get around here at all. But this next segment starts here. It's called All Banked Up. That's as long as things are still done up the way that they were before. Now this one was called All Banked Up because as you get up here, there's these banks that go up onto the edges. There's nothing there that I missed, but again, it's all about whatever the fastest line is. There's a bank that goes up there if you wanted to have fun. Another bank there. Actually, that's the bottom. Yeah. So All Banked Up is just going to end here at the end. And then to get to the next segment, we got to go this way because in the middle of this place there is a loop. And this is called, oh God, Gary's Loop, I think. Again, I'll post and text the name of all the stuff out here and the starts and stops and stuff. Like I said, it's been since the end of last season since we've been at this place. Seeing that they've changed some stuff up. Actually, nope. We need to go that way. So you're gonna come up here. This is the middle of Glenn's Loop. It's like we're gonna be coming through here as we make the loop around. So to get to the top, we enter in at the bottom of the loop from, you know, all banked up. Did they completely change it? Yeah, did they do it? Oh, but we're gonna be going this way anyway. We're gonna be climbing up, but they changed this trail here, so now if you're riding it this reverse direction, there's a nice little like stone jump that they widened the trail runoff over there so you could actually make it and not run into the woods. Alright, so we are at the top of Glenn's Loop in the middle. So you're going to go down that way, follow it around, and we're going to come back up this way. So this is going to start somewhere in here. That was the bottom where we entered in to the loop. The end of Glenn's Loop. I'm going to take you guys on out to the parking lot, which now you'll see where I slightly got turned around at. This is the pyramid corner. So just to give you guys the visual, this used to go that way. This used to be, instead of this being like a dime, a triangle point, and we go that way, this used to go that way. So I may need to re-record this trail because it's not taking us through our start gate. So we'll definitely get that done now. There. So the parking lot's right here. Now mind you, like I always do, there's only some segments on some of the trails here. Get your trail map out and you want to joyride after you hit some segments or whatever. You know, you got your charge bank with you, happy with your times, and you just want to ride. Hit them back trails that are here. So back in the parking lot. For the next segment, we're gonna go Beach way. we're just on traveling time. Go root stuff set up there ate me up. Weird, because my light bar doesn't know when I got back to the board. Yeah, this board does funny shit. This is the first GTS I got that I had to like spin the wheel for it to want to turn on. So this segment, I believe, starts right here and then ends when it spits out of the woods. It's got chunky there. With all the rain we've had, that's probably why they've been doing a lot of work. A lot of rain, a lot of wash off, a lot of fixing. Ooh. Ugly. So, this is the exit to this segment. With all the rain we've been having, I've never seen it this juicy. I'm hoping to get to a not so juicy spot. Oh wow, like flooding is coming from somewhere, because water's not supposed to be coming from here. There's a pond over here. Oh, you know what it is? There's some of these little like creeks that'll run through here. We might go over a bridge that has one under it as we're going to this next segment. So yeah, that's the end of that segment, and it spits out there. This is usually a lot drier and not so freaking treacherous. Oh God, socks are wet. This ain't the board I want out here for this shit. It's all open and trussed and shit, being the 357s. We about to get nasty. Again, this usually is not like this. This is usually completely rideable. I will say one thing. Glad we don't have to come. Well, so when we finished up, this was going to be the way I was going to have us go back out to the parking lot, but not anymore. you'll see how the place loops around now, kind of. So we're still traveling to the next thing. Fishing's probably good in there right about now, to be honest with you. They put in there. For those of you who've been watching videos, this is the spot. Like I said, just to show you how rideable this place is, that I was mobbing on the GT with the gold rails. Studded setup, just barely drifting, but drifting, you know. We're still on travel time right now. Next one I'm going to hit is the climbing segment, Clayton climb. And then, like I said, I forget what I named that other one. Okay, we are here. I believe the direction I need to go is this way. Yeah. So you get to that split, you go left. At one point this was going to be some segments, but just with the way getting around these woods, it's not. So the next segment is a climb, and after you cross this bridge, you get exactly where, but it starts somewhere after here. So I would just say, kick off here. Matter of fact, I think it starts like somewhere right after here, but we go left. Now we're going to climb this, and we come down on that right side over there just to familiarize yourself a little bit. So this is like a flowy little climb. Some roots in it and stuff. Really started to dislike my control freak setup. Mainly I've been riding naked, and I've been liking the ability to move my feet around, and Joe hooks still give me that flexibility of being able to move my feet around since they move with you. Stay to the right here. this one ends about right there, because we take this right-hand turn to travel to the top of our descent that will lead us back down. Again, I'll put the name of this one. I forget. It might be Corkscrew, I want to say. Again, that's when we get to it. Not there yet. Done traveling, once you get to this little center area, as you can see, they're making some cool log overs for the bikes. This is the entrance for what I believe is named Corkscrew. Board got away. See, that's the reason I'm saying I haven't been liking my control freaks. Once your feet get like knocked catty corner and you're stuck and you're leaned up against them, you can't like pull away from that's the bottom, and you'll see we're back. That was the entrance where we went up, and now we are back. Yeah, so essentially camera's doing funky things. And if you come here on a GT or an XR, this is probably like the hardest part for you to get through. This climb right there. But outside of that, pretty much everything here is doable. Alright, so for the fact that we're not going to go back that way for that wet route, we're going to go this way. I'll show you guys how things loop back and kind of connect. This is going to be like a little trail that's going to lead us up to the middle of Three Little Drops. Now, if you go this way, you are doing more climbing. Not really. We'll take it. We'll go. We're going to end up going. So as you saw, that was the middle of Three Little Drops. Then we're going to come. I lost myself in mind. Yeah, middle of Three Little Drops. We're going to take this half of Three Little Drops to the all banked up trail that shoots off. And this will take us down to the bottom of Glen, which then we can take out to the parking lot just like we did before. So, but showing you how it all connects. Like I said, this is the one way out. The other way would be you literally go out the way we came in here where it was all messy. But like I said, when it's nice, it's not messy like that. It's all just dry. Hit this segment again on your way out, you know. If it's doing those, it's like, oh, we're taking another rip down all banked up on its way out. Trail. No. Keep doing it. I don't know why I keep wanting to go right here, and left is the way to go. Trail. That is Clayton Woods in all its segments. So yeah, again, the theme of the season is going to be a total of 8 locations with trails. I'm going to be in SAR 4. My theme was going to be around 4, so I was originally going to do 4 locations with 4 segments apiece. With this new law and everything being good and dandy now, opens up places like this for me to have segments at. So now we're going to do 4 locations with 4 segments there, and then we're going to do 4 other locations which make up, like, so all the trails at that location make up for one trail. So it's going to be kind of enduro style. And I believe those locations are going to be Frostwoods, Clayton, Black Run Preserve, and Northside Rancocas. So that opens up even more trails to be ridden. I haven't done a total tally on the number of trails that are on the menu, but all the trails at those locations. So when you go to Rancocas and you hit everything there, your total time is what's going to be counted as like one trail for that location, like an enduro run. And same thing for Frost, same thing for here, Clayton, and the same thing for Black Run Preserve. So yeah, 4 locations, 4 segments apiece, and then 4 locations that are enduro locations. So should make for some good fun, some good training. And yeah, can't remember if there's so from here